So this featured in a Stone Ape recording. This is a Boy Scouts manual, I think from 1960. It's amazing the advertising in it, actually. Yep, 1960, August 1960. It's actually in quite good condition, so I'll be quite careful associated with opening it. But yeah, this is a vision for a new America, basically, where boys go out in the woods and learn to be helpful and survive, got safe drinking water and stuff. And this really is like a blueprint for someone's life. I mean, it really is very interesting how you stalk your prey, and various, preys, footsteps. And this is the eating section, I think. Well, no, this is how to make a fire. But there was quite a curious series of recipes. First aid, obviously. Line of first aid care. Some of this is actually quite outdated. So there's probably some quite dangerous information in here. But yes, the Boy Scout spirit. What a scout meant. Living the scout ideals, It's just full of this good stuff that young boys probably need to know about. But no, I find it absolutely fascinating. My wife is concerned that I have far too many scouting books, and I think I'm probably going to have to get rid of a majority. But this one is just so amazing that I think I'll probably keep it. I have an Australian scouting book as well, from when I was a scout, and one from the 1970s as well. When I was a scout was pretty bland, so I think I might keep the one from the 1970s. Considerably more interesting. Now, while I was on the topic of old books that are important to me, this is actually my father's book. Although I have one that I purchased that has the cover still intact. And this is my brother's signature. In fact, I sent my brother a copy of this book when I found it, because this is my thing that I put on everything. This is my father. He received it in 1960. This is the boy's book of hobbies, which basically tells a boy everything he needs associated with hobbies. And, the construction hobbies associated with static models and, planes that fly. All this important stuff, the boy needs to know about. I guess this is a post-war book. It doesn't... I'm not sure if it has a date in it. 1957. First printed in 1951. So this is a book really for the next generation, the post-war generation. Look at these tiny little diesel engines. Control line flight. This is associated, I guess, with model rail. Yeah, model railways. Concerning scale. Building a layout. Yeah. Signals and wires and all the important stuff. And it's just a beautiful book because it really kind of engages the kind of transfixing element of various hobbies. So it starts off with the static and moving boats. Some beauties in here. I think there's some guy with a lawnmower engine that he's put in various how to build boats, all the important stuff that you need to know. This is making cars. Just gas-powered cars. All kinds of stuff. Working in wood. A jet-powered car. Look at these dudes. These transfixed at these little boys. Their gelled hair. Kits for modern builders. £15 was the sum won in a competition by a Brighton boy who built this modern saloon car. But it gets into the interesting stuff. Files. I think there's a thing on how to make fireworks in here as well. Scientific hobbies. This is where it gets important. Home chemistry set. Look at this guy. This guy's a bright future. The home laboratory. Because none of this stuff exists anymore. This guy, look, a podcaster of the 1950s. Anyway, just absolutely beautiful stuff. Operate a Bunsen burner, which is always important. So, here we go. Coloured fireworks. There's something here about someone smoking a cigarette, and you look for someone smoking a cigarette and ask them to, where is it? Some beautiful, yeah, anyway. So yes, this is how to build radios, how to build batteries, various other things, and all the important stuff that you'd never know about anymore. How to make cameras, just, you know, astronomy. Using a microscope. I mean, just the important stuff, you know. So yeah, this is far more practical actually than Scouting Book. I mean, Scouting Book's got a lot of morality and other things in it, but this is just strictly about how to get out there and, you know, do stuff. Going fishing, various hooks. Gosh, collecting stamps. Dealing in stamps. Information on dogs, always important. Guinea pigs, rabbits. They don't, I think, talk about cats in this. I'm sure the cats were frowned upon in that kind of post-war England. The puppy, the garden runner. Rabbits. Did they say anything about cats? Guinea pigs. And we're coming to the end. Budgerigars. But no cats for modern England. Fish. This isn't looking good. Snails. No, you shan't own any cats. Let's see if they even mention it. Cast, but no cats. No cats. Anyway, aside from the lack of feline interest, the boys' book of hobbies inspired a young Tom and a young Jack, my father, and I guess my brother David, and maybe in future, if we can get some of the chemistry and not end up on the FBI's most wanted list, maybe a future generation as well.